Welcome back, you guys. Thank you for joining me today. I am going to be going over some gifts that you can give the book lovers in your life, whether that be a sister or a different kind of family member, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, or a grandparent, anything like that. I feel like a lot of these that I have picked out are bookish gifts that any bookish lover could use, you know? So we're going to go over those today, and hopefully you get some ideas for this Christmas time or for birthdays coming up or anything like that. And yeah, let's just get right on into it.
Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing.
So I have a list. I kind of wanted to do this in a certain way. I have a list that I made of the gifts that I chose. So on the list that I have a lot of the shops that I have shopped from. Most of them are Etsy shops. Some of them are a few shops of their own that have their own websites. And some of it you can get on Amazon as well, or in your local bookstore. I tried to find prices for most of the things, but there are a few things that, you know, the price ranges are so different because of what you order, the size of things that you order, or different shipping aspects. There's a lot of stuff, but this is all going to be stuff before shipping and before taxes and all of that. And just so you guys are aware, I am going to put pictures up of some of the things that I thought were gorgeous and that I would personally want for myself, or personally would get other people who I know love books as much as I do. And also I'm going to leave all of the shops linked down below in the description in case you want to check them out as well. And let's get into the gift giving now. So the first thing that I chose is novelties, and this is a package. It's not, I don't even know, it's not a box really, it's just like it looks like an oversized tea bag full of individual tea bags, and on each individual tea bag, on like the tag part, there are different quotes from different authors. And I have personally gifted this to, I know, one of my friends, and she absolutely loved it. So if anybody you know is like a hot tea lover, this to me is the perfect gift for a bookish tea lover. You get classic novels and classic authors writing little quotes. I know that Edgar Allan Poe is one. I think Jane Austen is one. There are a bunch on there, and it comes with quite a few, and it's only $12.50 on Amazon. So you're getting a really good price for really good tea. I do think the only downside of this one is that it might just be Earl Grey tea or breakfast tea. I'm not 100% sure. I know that the one that I sent ended up being one flavor, so you might want to look into that before purchasing them, but I just think they're a really cute idea. As we know, every book lover could use bookmarks all the time. I feel like if anybody gifted me a bookmark, I'm going to take it no matter what and run with it because I can always use them. I'm always setting ones down and losing them, or I'm always leaving some in books and I don't remember until I find them again. Sometimes I just outgrow the bookmarks that I have and I want new ones. There's so many different reasons why book lovers have so many bookmarks, but one of my personal favorite shops is Shop Gigi and Bo. She makes amazing bookmarks, and she has a few different ways that you can buy them. So you could buy them where they are just plain cardstock and they are not laminated at all, and those are $3. You can add a tassel to the cardstock and that would be $4, or you can get them laminated for $5, and if you get them laminated with a tassel, it's $6 each. She also has different things such as bundles, so if you want to buy like a whole set of bookmarks from the same TV show or the same book series, you can bundle it together and the price goes down a little bit, which is really nice. She has books based on music like Taylor Swift, and she has bookmarks based on different book series and different fandoms, so like A Court of Thorns and Roses, Six of Crows, things like that. And she also just has plain bookmarks that are for different seasons, or that are like witchy vibes, or, you know, anything that's just stay positive kind of bookmarks, things like that. So she has bookmarks for all occasion, and they're really great quality for really great prices, and I adore her shop. I know I put up some pictures of her things here, but I also wanted to show you guys because I splurged on her bookmarks when she was having a sale. So I'm going to show you guys a few that I got. So I got one that's from The Office that is Dwight Schrute. and it says you couldn't handle my undivided attention. She has really cute like plaid ones that are really pretty, and she has different ones, of course, for like different seasons and things like that. I also got some for like Christmas time. So this one's like the Grinch's schedule, and it's really, really cute. And then of course I had to get some Pride and Prejudice ones that she had. I had to get Mr. Darcy. It says, "You must allow me to tell you how ardently I admire and love you." So she has a bunch of different ones, and I'm obsessed with them and will be buying them for forever. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a sucker for a good enamel pen. So anytime I find a shop that sells enamel pens that are good quality for a reasonable price, I'm going to definitely purchase them. So there's this shop called Virgo Witch. Some of them are around $4 all the way up to $20, which are mostly her bundles. Most of the time they average around $10 to $12 per pen, which is really good for the quality of enamel pens that she sells. But I was just going to show you guys. When I say that I'm like an enamel pen fanatic, I mean it. I have gotten so many enamel pens from like book boxes and different things like that. I really like Brio and Brandish. She does a lot of good quality enamel pens for very good prices, and she also offers bundles on her things as well. But I feel like these are perfect if you want to decorate like a jacket or a bag of any kind. I just love putting them on there. I know I would decorate like a jean jacket sometimes by putting an enamel pin on it, or a lot of my bags would have enamel pins, so it's nice to, you know, have them. And while you're at it, you might as well look up some different shops to get an enamel pin banner if you just feel like hanging these for everyone to see how obsessed you are. So I'm kind of branching these different things together for this shop. Little Mel shop has stickers and bookmarks and prints that I really, really enjoy, and they're really good quality as well. I normally get my stickers off of Redbubble just because of the prices, and they normally do like a bundle sale, so if you get so many together they'll be cheaper, which doesn't make sense. I know, leave me alone, let me be. But in her shop, stickers and bookmarks are normally $4.99, so they're about $5. And her art prints are around $8. So you can get, you know, different things are going to be different sizes and different prices just because of how much effort it goes into making these. But I just love the look of these stickers so much, I want to buy them all. If I had more room on my TBR cart and more room on different things to put stickers on, I would. So I will be buying some from the shop, no matter if I have a place to put them or not. And I don't know, I almost said I don't know about you, but that's putting like Taylor Swift song lyrics in my head, which I'm not mad about, but I'll just stick with that. I don't know about you guys, but I read a lot on my Kindle. I used to not really read that much on it, but now I'm trying to get more books from Kindle Unlimited. So now when I look up books, I'm checking to see if they're on Kindle Unlimited or if they're cheaper on the Kindle. Depends on if I really want to own them, things like that. So I feel like if you are like me and you're trying to get more use out of your Kindle, the best thing to do is to get a cute bookish case or cover to put on your Kindle. I really, really enjoy the shop Clever Case. They have different covers and cases that resemble the look of a book, which I think is really neat. You know, you miss that feeling of having a real book in your hand when you are reading on your Kindle, but having something that looks like a book, maybe that will help you be a little more into reading it. So you have some that look like potion books from Harry Potter, you have some that are like classic novels like Pride and Prejudice, or you just have some that don't really have anything to do with it, they just look like books in general, like a grimoire or anything like that, and I think they're really cool. And the quality of these cases are really high, and they're very durable. So they run about like $38 to $42 to $40. Some of them can get up to $45, but depending on which style you choose, what this shop has on sale, you can get a really good deal for a really good case, and you know that it's going to protect this beautiful piece of machinery. Is that the word you're looking for? I don't think so. This technology that is just perfect. And I'm going to go ahead and call out my girl Rachel from Happy Go Lovely Sleeves. You can go on her Instagram. She also has an Etsy store, but she also has her own store website that you can go on through her Instagram account. and she sells book sleeves for around $20 to $30 based on what print you choose and what size you get. She does smaller ones for that'll fit like a cozy mystery or your Kindle. She has regular size ones that fit regular paperbacks, and it also has a pocket, which I really like, or you have the bigger size that fits like a regular hardback book and also has a pocket. So let me show you guys what it looks like. I'm going to show you guys one of my favorite ones. So this one is a big one that'll fit like a large or a regular size hardback in it, and it has a pocket right here, which I have found you can also put your Kindle in or put a cozy mystery, so if you want to carry some extra. And then it also has a little pocket here that you can put some pens or highlighters, or you can even fit tabs in here, or you can fit like probably a smaller bookmark or something like that in there. So I really love this. If you're like me, I feel like I'm always carrying my books with me. I'll have my purse, and then normally I either have a book in my purse, or if I have a hardback book, I'm carrying it with me. But you come up on like bad weather or just not wanting to damage your book, so these are the perfect things to have to not do that with. Plus the prints are absolutely gorgeous, and yeah, she already knows I'm going to be buying more. She also offers these bookmark corners, which are about $6. I have one right here that's little ghost. So you have the corner part right here, and I'll show you guys on this piece of paper. You just put it on like that in your book, and it's a bookmark. I really like these because you don't have to worry about, like, I think with magnetic bookmarks you have to worry about if it's going to rip the page, if it goes down too much or anything like that. But with this one, it's very gentle on your book, and it's sometimes easier to keep track of, and it's not as likely to fall out of your book like a bookmark does. She also has these cozies that are about $12 each, and they go around cups that, kind of, I would put them more around plastic cups, which I think is what she uses them mostly for, but like coffee cups, so you don't have to use those plastic cardboard pieces of things that the Starbucks and stuff gives you, because they don't work to keep the heat from getting to your hand. And also, like, if your drink sweats, some people, like, who wants to be holding your drink when there's like water getting all over it? So I really like those ideas. If I drink coffee more, or if I had a better use for them, I would definitely get them, but tea would come in handy with those. So Rachel, I might be coming for one of those soon. And I really enjoy jewelry. I feel like I don't wear it enough or as often, but there are definitely pieces of jewelry that I love more than others. And that being said, I really enjoy getting rings and wearing them on my fingers. Well, that's where you wear rings. Okay, whatever. But there is this shop called Pirate Girl Creations. She sells her rings for about $7 to $8, and she basically takes gold, is it wire? Would you call it wire? Gold or silver wire, and she wraps it around to make a ring, and she always has like gems or little beads in the middle of the rings, and she does the colors based on characters from books or from popular TV shows or from popular movies, and I just think they are so cute and gorgeous, and I have been wanting one for a while now, so I may have to buy myself a Christmas present. And you also have another shop called Touch of Charms. Their jewelry is about $15 to $30 depending on what you get. There's necklaces, there's earrings, there's bracelets, I believe, and she does more of subtle, I would say. So you have like dagger or a little heart or a sun and moon, things like that, which can relate to different books, and you're not like saying, oh, this is definitely like A Court of Thorns and Roses or something like that. So I feel like that's a really good thing to have as well if you don't want like your books being shoved out in people's faces. You just want like that subtle piece of jewelry that you can wear with anything. So definitely check their shop out as well. And I feel like everybody loves a good candle, and my personal opinion, Briarwick has some of the best candles ever. You can get wax melts around $5 and their larger candles are around $18, so you're still getting a better deal than like Bath and Body Works candles. But these candles are put together and they're different scents based on different characters. So you have like Persephone and what they think Persephone smells like, or you have even candles based on places such as the underworld, or you know, Forks, Washington, things like that. So I really like the fact that you can get it based on your favorite characters, but you also can get it based on a place, because I feel like it might be a little bit easier to figure out how a place will smell more than a person. But I really enjoy the fact of your favorite characters could also become your favorite candle scent. So what's more perfect than that? So I'm a really big fan of puzzles. I don't do them nearly as often as I want to, but I feel like if I had a good bookish puzzle, especially one that's, you know, independently made by a person, I would probably want to do it even more. So Reverie Puzzles is a shop on Etsy that has puzzles for around $35 to $45-ish, $48-ish dollars, and they create really cute puzzles. They have ones that are just plain bookish puzzles, or ones that are based off of places like Valaris, or you know, the mountains in Akatar. So you have different things to pick out from these puzzles, and I know that there are other shops on Etsy that will custom make puzzles for you, whether that be like your favorite books or just random books that you want. There are a ton of shops out there. I just really love the look of this shop's puzzles. So I already know what I'm going to be spending all of my Christmas money on. It's just all of these shops that I'm giving you guys. So when I decorate my shelves, I tend to use a lot of art prints, and I like to sit them, you know, up on my shelves, especially near the books that they are representing. There is a store called Crown and Daggers Prints. Their artwork runs about $16. You can get this one. These are framed and they are aesthetically pleasing to look at, and I think for what you are getting, the price is amazing. They're only like $16 for a framed piece of artwork that is based off of some of your favorite books. So I really enjoy just seeing these, looking at these. I feel like if I had one, I would just stare at my wall continuously all day long. There's also another company called Primrose & Co. Designs, and they sell theirs for about $18. You're getting, you know, the bigger prints and the things that you would put on your wall, frame and put on your wall, things like that. So I think these are really gorgeous as well. Very jealous, want some for myself. And I'm going to read it off the paper because I don't want to get it wrong, but I think it's A. Agar Art. I hope I got that right. And they sell some different kinds of prints. You know, they have smaller ones to larger ones, and even larger ones that you can frame. So theirs run about $5 to $15 depending on what you pick out. But I really love the like homemade look of these, because you have the drawing and the recreation of certain characters, and you know, the Prithian map, things like that. You just have those details that you don't get out of just regular printed art. Another thing that I have really found out that I enjoy are blind dates with a book. I'm very skeptical, so I really don't buy myself many, if I buy them at all, but they run about $15 to $20. You can find these at most of your like local indie bookstores or your local Barnes & Noble. I think Books A Million does them as well, Second & Charles. Pretty much everybody is doing blind date with a book. You can get them on Etsy as well, and I think I like them the most on Etsy because a lot of shops include a bookmark and either some tea or hot cocoa or things like that. So it's really cute. They designed the outside to make it look aesthetically cute, and it's not a bad price to get a book that you think you haven't read. And a lot of them on Etsy you get to pick what the genre is, but you also get that feeling of going in and picking out a book and trying, you know, to hold it and see if you recognize the feel or if you can see the color underneath it when you pick it up at like a Barnes & Noble or something like that. I personally own quite a bit of clothing that is bookish. I personally like to get t-shirts or sweatshirts that don't, you know, necessarily say I love A Court of Thorns and Roses or Akatar across the front. I want to get something subtle. So I have like a green sweatshirt that has a constellation that says I Remember You, which is from The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. I have a t-shirt for Caraval that says Remember It's Just a Game, and it had some cards on it and things like that. I love those. I love being able to just represent my favorite books, but not have people be like, what is that? What is that? What is that? You know, what is that book? What is that? You know, just leave me alone. So The Common Room is a shop on Instagram, which they also have their own shop on they have their own website if you click on their link to Instagram, and they sell a lot of different clothes. These are really cool because they sell things I know people have bought, like this Chosen One t-shirt, and they have had a Stranger Things t-shirt. They have like Little Women and stuff that you can tell, you know, this is from a fandom of some sorts. But they also have things like cardigans that are different colors that they based off of maybe like a Taylor Swift album or a book series, things like that, your Harry Potter house. So different things that, again, you get that subtlety in, but you're not screaming, you know, like, this is the book that I love. But I really, really enjoy those clothes as well. And again, I didn't put the prices out there just because the prices vary so much depending on what you get. There's a shop, I'm reading off the paper again because I think it's I Print a Stay. They have some gorgeous shirts and some gorgeous sweatshirts. Again, the prices are going to vary about $20 to $40 based on what you get, whether that be a plain t-shirt or like a long sleeve shirt, up to a sweatshirt, which those prices are really good, especially for custom made things. So I highly recommend it. I definitely want a Valaris shirt from them because I actually don't own A Court of Thorns and Roses merch, and I'm kind of mad about it. But I just really like the aesthetic look of these, so I will be going on the shop and just adding things to my cart. And the last thing, I don't know, I think I've mentioned this before, but I don't know how many of you guys are aware of this product. So let me show you. So this is called a reading pillow. They usually call it a book bean, which is just a pillow you use to read. You don't set it up this high, obviously, but you'll be like sitting cross-legged, or if you're sitting in the car, you can put this pillow up and hold your book to read and rest your arms so you're not, you know, straining those muscles in your arms all the time. And you get to pick out whatever one you want. It's a very sturdy pillow, and I've had this one for at least 2 to 3 years, and it's not like lumpy on one side or losing, you know, momentum in another side, anything like that. I picked out this one because it has different book stamps from different books. So it has like a Forks Washington one from Percy Jackson, one from Outlander, The Night Circus, Nevernight, things like that. But the best thing about it is that you can unzip these and take it off of the pillow, and you can replace it with a different cover, which they always have different covers to sell as well. The book bean, depending on when you get it, usually they have sales around Christmas time and during holidays, so you can get it for about $30 to $40, and the covers are about $18 for them to come by themselves. Like I said, I would recommend picking out one that comes with the cover and the bean itself, so that you have one that you really like. And then if you find covers that they put out new prints all the time, and you can go on there and get a new cover. And they also sell these little straps, which I believe are like $10 or something, that, you know, you can clip and put over the pillow, and it'll clip on to like a book bag or something like that. So if you want to travel and carry this with you, they make it very convenient to do so. So those are all the gifts that I would want to give people for this holiday season. I hope that you're able to find some. I tried to find a lot that were, you know, a good bit, like if you want to spend less money on somebody or more money on somebody, you kind of have a wide range of things you can choose. But I am so excited to just be doing Christmas content now and to just get into the holiday spirit. So I hope that this helps you guys, and I just hope you guys got some ideas out of this, or just enjoyed watching to see what you can purchase for yourself one day. But again, thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you guys in my next video.
They said, Saint Nick, what you got up in that bag? I got racks in my sack or in my bag.